Hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. I know it already came out almost half a year ago. I think it is half a year now since it came out in June. Anyway, so let's just talk about this game. This is my official review. Now you might be wondering, Ramiro, you only played the first half hour in your Crackly Gaming episodes. Well, that's because that's a new game I made. If you saw the first video, you would know that. Anyway, so Last of Us Part 2 tells the story of Ellie, the girl who has suffered so much. I guess you know what Ellie suffered means are pretty funny. There's a picture of Ellie saying who suffered more than this person, and then everybody just answers somebody else. Anyway, so in this game, Ellie is out for vengeance. That's the very spoiler-free thing I can even say. Basically, this group called the Wolves wrong her, and she goes out and tries to kill every last one of them. Yeah, like the trailer said. And along the way, you get to play as well as somebody who is part of the Wolves who wrongs Ellie. Half the game plays this character named Abby, who Ellie wants to kill. So it's this weird thing where you play as Ellie, who you identify with from the first game, then you get to meet this new character named Abby, who you get to identify with this game, and you go back and forth. There's a lot of time skips in this game that try to tell a cohesive story of how revenge is bad and how it can affect a person, which I think is pretty good. I don't know. Critical didn't like this storyline, which is just revenge is bad, which I think is true. Now, you know me. I dream of being a filmmaker. My fucking channel is Ram Sam Film. I want to adapt both for Last of Us and Last of Us Part 2 into movies. And I'm going to try to change the thesis of this game when I make it into a movie. It's going to be, not revenge is bad, is that actions have consequences. Because I'm going to do the spoilers now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, please skip to the end of this video. Or play the game and then keep watching after this point. Alright, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Now the reason Ellie wants revenge is because Abby kills Joel with a club. Now the reason I think a film adaptation would be better if the reason everything happens because actions have consequences. The reason Abby kills Joel is because Joel murdered her father. Her father was one of the Fireflies who are about to perform surgery on Ellie to remove part of the brain that will make a vaccine kind of to cure the infection of the infected. But Joel didn't want to go through with it, so he killed all the doctors in the room and took Ellie, killed Marlene, and left and lied to Ellie. Now, the thing I believe would be a great thesis for this game is that actions have consequences, so yeah. Now, enough of that of story, let's talk about gameplay. The gameplay in this game is really, really good. I enjoyed playing as Abby and as Ellie, mostly as Ellie, because I identify with her more because she's a character we know from the first game. You get to see her all grown up. One cool thing they added was playing the guitar. And they didn't do this whole guitar hero thing. What they did is they used this to select notes here with analog, and they use this to strum. So you get to play the guitar with Ellie and as Joel in the beginning. And the combat is very similar to the first game. A lot of stealth, a lot of killing people without using guns because your supplies are very limited, like the first game. One really cool thing they did was add the fact that you could prone, meaning you can be on the ground and move around, which is very useful in a lot of combat. Especially if there's tall grass around, you can get into the grass, go around somebody and grab them and stealth kill them. So the gameplay has improved quite a bit. I think there's an improvement to the combats in Last of Us 1. Now you can even dodge attacks. Now I don't remember that's in the first Last of Us. It's been a while since I played it. But you can dodge melee attacks. You can, of course, stealth kill, and that's it. Now, for me, the story was okay. It could have been better. I think the flashbacks should have been in the beginning of the game, not as flashbacks. If I want to fix this game, I might want to turn stuff around have the dramatic scene with Joel and Ellie in the middle of the game, or a lot later, not 2 hours in, because you get to see Joel later, but he's already gone. So, fuck it. Really, I don't think this game deserves so much hate. I enjoyed it. So out of a 5-star rating, let's just pretend I have a 5-star rating. This is definitely a solid 3. The only thing that keeps it from being a 3.5 is the story, and sometimes the gameplay can get tedious. Other than that, it's a very good solid 3 out of 5. Alright, thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.